This is locker room talk. Room talk.
Zach, you need to pull up the waxing, dude.
Wait, the waxing? Oh,
the waxing of Shinudi.
Hold on, I'm cleaning my glasses. Give me 1 second.
Tell Miz to go to Four Corners on Instagram to see it, so he can get a live reaction too.
What is it?
All right, guys.
Four Corners Radio on. I'll send it to you real quick here, Miz. Yeah. So for anybody who's missed it, Four Corners Radio. Our Pharaoh was waxed.
Wait, I thought you had a new name.
Oh yeah, the garbage disposal, the Pharaoh.
The changing of it, he went from the Pharaoh to the garbage disposal, getting waxed.
I like that. It's the transition.
It's like a progression. I'm like a Pokemon. I get involved.
How many hours did that take?
What, the waxing?
Yeah.
They only did one one big strip, dude. My body looks like my chest looks like a teenage boy's face, just all red and pimpled. Like, it's just disgusting.
And so you just have one piece of chest hair.
And so why did you have to get waxed by the Thoughtology people?
Because I gave them a task. And
Yo, Shinudi, who edited this video?
Why?
Because we got a text box floating on top of you while they're pulling one of the strips off, dude. Whoever your marketing guy is needs to be fucking canned. Oh my god, that looks like it hurt.
Yeah, no, see, you got the gist of it. First of all,
it was like an elephant sitting on my chest. Wonderful.
First of all, it's on the story. Go to the IG story. That's just the post to make the video longer. If you want the full video, go there. They've got the downloads. They got 2 sponsors, actual sponsors, not like us where we were just saying Pornhub Live.
Wait,
what?
They got 2 sponsors by who?
Huh?
Who? Company.
What the shit? So who are we waxing? Shinudi, you're getting waxed on 5 holers.
Why do we always get waxed? Why is it always
waxed? Always get waxed.
Can I take a puck to the fucking chest or something? Like, I don't know, like a back?
Whoa. I don't know if you want to do all that now. It's dangerous.
Fine. Tom Wilson gets to like body check me. Can't hurt as much as like football, right?
All right. How about Ovechkin Jr. gets to kick you in the balls?
Why is it always the balls?
I'd pay money.
Did you see his practicing his slap shots, his one-timers?
That kid is better than hockey than I ever was.
What the fuck? Why is it always the balls or like shaving? Like, can we do something like I get like absolutely like dunked on by a basketball player? Like maybe like get
yeah.
I get hit by a car going 20 miles an hour.
Flush with cash. Yeah. No, so you'll get dunked on by Ovi's mom, who's a Russian Olympian basketball superstar. So
I'll do that. If Ovi wants to put that up, I'm ready to make content, baby.
We'll get on that. Rob, you heard this?
Yeah. Rob, we know you're listening.
Yeah. Jeff Skinner, get it to Ovechkin, please.
Next time he checks you, let him know.
This has to be on that show too. We're gonna have everybody back on, like everybody.
Oh, that'd be sweet. We do like a full 5 holers, town 5 holer. Like we get everyone back. That'd be awesome. That'd be pretty sweet.
Instead of a town hall, a town holer.
Town holer.
I like that. That's a special voice out there. Yeah, that's a special voice out there. That's Michael Mizrak, my buddy from Canada. He's contributing already, like Zach said. So, thank you. You've done more than any of us so far. So,
I beg to differ on that one.
Being you is better than half the things we do right now. Let's be honest.
I appreciate that, and glad to be here.
Of course. And with that, this is the 5 Holer Podcast. And if you haven't watched the waxing, it is on 4CR IG, a.k.a. the show, baby. And I am your host, the former host named Pharaoh. I am the captain of the ship, Michael, the garbage disposal Shinudi. If there's a fruit out there, I'll eat it. We noticed that I would eat, what did you say, a narwhal? And I'd give you guys the horn for proof.
Yep. Well, no, you said you were going to use the horn as a spit to roast it.
Exactly. Also, an animal that I will not eat because he's always in goal, blocking shots with his flappers, his tusks. His eye for the prize is always there. You think Corey Price is good? You think Flowers good? You think all these motherfuckers are good? Yeah, try a walrus in goal, fuckers. Zach the Walrus Vincent. What's going on?
Oh, thank you for the wonderful intro, Michael. It's been an interesting few days in the NHL lately. So I'm excited to jump in and talk about what's been going on. But yeah, I'm chilling, dude.
Of course. And he goes bump in the night. Monsters always go at night. And Jose Canseco always is trying to find him. He might be Bigfoot, but AKA he's more good looking than Leonardo DiCaprio. They're like, who's that man? It's like a unicorn. Jeff, the Reverend Schneider. What's going on, buddy?
Dude, fucking loving life right now. Bunch of college hockey these last couple days. Penrose and Frozen face-off champion, North Dakota fighting 2.
Of course, baby. Of course. Now listen, the football team might be shit, but this guy ain't shit. He will finish the job. He will make sure that if he's up 28-3, he will finish the job right. Eric, the Red Falcon, Vincent. For all you football fans, the Falcons lost to the Patriots in the Super Bowl, being up 28-3. And Eric is definitely not going to lose that lead if he had it.
Fuck no, I'd never lose that lead, man. Not even against the GOAT Tom Brady. So I appreciate that. You real recognize real, and you're looking real familiar right now. So I appreciate that.
Thanks, brother.
Hell yeah, man.
One love to Freddie Gibbs.
Hell yeah. And yeah, Freddie Gibbs, he got robbed of the Grammys. But you know what? As he said, he may have not won the Grammys, but he's never lost in court. And you know what? That's what matters.
True.
That is what matters.
Shit right there. Follow that on Instagram as well. Now we have a special guest. What is a pack without its lead dog, and especially a wolf howling at the moon at night, getting ready to rock and roll? It is Mike, the Silver Fox Miserak. What's going on, bro?
Yo, I told all of you he was gonna fuck that up.
He said wolf the whole time. He's like, wolf. It's the leader of the pack, the wolf. And then he's like, fox. Fox.
I'll take it. I'll take a fox.
I didn't even notice.
I'll take a wolf. I'll take it any way I can get it.
I mean, Silver.
He's frozen.
Knocked him speechless.
Yes.
Bam, and we've lost our host.
He's so upset that he froze.
These are the best openings I've ever heard on any podcast ever.
You know, we heard this.
Do you listen to podcasts?
Thing.
That's my first question.
I've listened to a good amount.
All right.
We heard that with Rob Carling. Rob Carling said the same thing. He was like, the intros were the best. So I think like one of our big draws is our fucking intros.
You're welcome. Yeah. You're welcome.
Should we start doing the intros at the
10
end?
minutes into the show.
Yeah. Stick around for the intros.
Listen, all you got to do is listen to the intros. Next thing you know, it's downhill from here. But hey, it's all good.
Yeah, well, thank you very much. Thank you for that intro.
You're welcome. I'm sorry I said wolf, but Silver Fox is good too. I'm sorry.
No, it's supposed to be Silver Wolf.
God damn it!
I'm a foxy wolf.
He's a fox.
Yeah.
He's a fox wolf.
It's a hybrid.
Maybe that was my mistake. You're trying to do something new here, and I'm restricting your creativity, and that's not appropriate.
You know what? This is what Beethoven had to go through when he was doing all that shit, and everybody told him he was dumb for playing on the fucking piano. But
Is that what they told him? He was dumb?
Yeah, they probably
the
thought he was
piano?
fucking mentally challenged, to be honest. I don't know. Like, who knew? Like, was it Picasso who had 1 ear?
Yeah.
No, it was Van Gogh.
Yeah.
Exactly. He couldn't hear shit. So he was just like, people were probably talking shit, and he's like, talking my good ear. They're like, no, you're doing great. No, he's fucking up.
I really jacked with his depth perception.
Yeah. He was like off kilter all the time. He had to balance himself out every time he got up.
I think Evander Holyfield has that same problem.
Yeah. Thank you, Mike Tyson, you wild bitch. We are not a Mike Tyson podcast. Sorry.
Why not? I like Mike Tyson.
Yeah, man. All right, so is he gonna fight you?
Yeah.
Oh!
That's an idea.
Hey,
One punch from
that's
Mike
a good
Tyson.
one because somebody did ask me. They're like, for $500,000, would you let Mike Tyson punch you as hard as he can? I said, without a fucking question. Like,
All right, for free. Would you? You have to fly out to him.
raise the money for the tickets, I'll do it.
Yeah,
Raise the
there
money
you go.
for the flight.
All right.
All right, so
That's our
Would
captain
you-
right there.
whatever the Five Holers or the Four Corners Radio can sponsor can fund and raise. So basically, whatever you can pay to get yourself out there.
Gordy.
Yeah,
Dead.
Gordy, did you get your stimulus check?
No, not yet. Everybody
Yeah,
get their
you're gonna
stimulus
waste on
checks
something
ready.
stupid
Yeah.
to get punched out by Mike Tyson.
Everybody will put their. I'm pretty sure a lot. Gordy, you guys, like Rob Carlin. Rob Carlin. If you guys asked him, he'll probably pay for it. He'll probably get Mike Tyson on the phone.
If one of you sends an email to Rob Carling asking if he got his stimulus check, and then that's it, I will give you $5. Just say, did you get your stimulus check? Question mark. Love the Five Holers. I will give you $5. Whoever sends that email, because that'd be amazing. If he responds, another $5.
Damn. I'm down to do it, but Zach's got to be the one to do it because Zach was the one who put it off in the first place.
I don't know. I'll probably get drunk and do it at some point in time. So, yeah, we can figure this out, guys.
It is St. Patrick's Day. It's perfect time to do it.
No, I hate St. Patrick's Day. Dumbass holiday.
You know what's funny? A team that absolutely is not in the green, the Buffalo Sabres. They haven't won a game since March. Since when's the last time they won a game?
12 games ago, they're 11-0-1 through their last 12, right?
So they canned they canned their coach. Now, I'm going to go around the circle here, and I'm going to start with you, Zach. Give me your perspective on the Buffalo Sabres franchise and what is next for this awful tier. By the way, there's a tweet going on that they have the Seattle Kraken above the Sabres in the rankings, and the Kraken haven't played a game.
Yes, I saw that about the Seattle Kraken being ahead of them in the power rankings, and frankly, at this point, I tend to agree with it because the Kraken are going to pull some talent. So, yeah, but either way, so as far as the Buffalo Sabres are concerned, I mean, they fired their coach. They obviously have absolutely terrible management there too, though. The ownership group, I'm not so sure about, but the people who are making decisions above the coaches, I'm not sure if they're doing what's right either. Either way, though, they have Eichel, Hall, Skinner, and someone else whose name escapes me right now. Either way, they have multiple stars who have proven in the past they can score, they can play as a team, and they can, they can produce, plain and simple. And I think all of them are checked out. I mean, given Eichel's hurt right now, but at the same time, I saw an interview with one of their players, I can't remember who it was, and the reporter led off with the question, have you guys given up on this team and given up on this city? Something's severely wrong, and I don't think coaching is going to fix it. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens. If this continues for the rest of the season and we're not allowed to have full stadiums next season, this could be an instance of the league having to take over a team like they did with Arizona. I don't see it heading in a good direction unless the ownership group completely cleans house at this point. Firing the coach was one thing, but there's more amiss right now.
Dude, and like you're saying about the fan attendance, they allow fan attendance now. The first game that they had tickets for, season ticket, which passed up tickets for the games. Every single ticket was available to the public. Just because it's so shit. I mean, this team's been one of the worst teams for the last couple of years. It doesn't help that they're in this tough division. That division's got to be the best division. That one, and then maybe the Canadian second. But they're gonna be at the bottom for a while. It makes no sense based off of the talent, but people just go to Buffalo to die. It seems like your career ends. How good was Hall and Okposo and Skinner before they went there, and then nothing. And then the stars they do produce get out when they can. I mean, why would you want to stay in that situation? They need to change the like whole culture there in Buffalo, and they also need to let a coach have some time with the team. This guy clearly wasn't the right coach for the team, but I mean, their turnover is like 2 to 3 years. What can you really do in that time period, especially with like NHL, you're drafting people that aren't going to play right away. So it's not the same as like with the football team or something where these guys, you can make an impact a little bit quicker. But
yeah, they have so much they need to work on, I feel like. I mean, you can't just change things super quick and bring in a team. If you don't have the management up front or the team up front, or the coaches up front, you can't just bring in so-called superstars and just have them work out. I mean, Eichel, Hall, Stahl, Skinner, Romlin, Ristolainen, Cousins, they have a lot of good players. It's just they can't make them work because they don't have the right coaching staff, I feel like, and they don't have the right front office. Also, they need to figure out what the hell they're looking for. I mean, it's such a stupid question, but it's like, what do you want in the next 5 years? Like, they really need to work on either develop players or get their shit together and figure out, I mean, what they're going to do. I mean, they have good players who work well within teams, but it's just not their team. And hopefully their new coach works it out for them, but I don't think so. I think it's going to be years before Sabres are back to it. And another thing is, it's Sabres, actually, for any of you who don't know. So they really need to work that out if they want to be Sabres or Sabres, or they should figure out what they want to be called, because technically they're in New York, but they're sounding real French Canadian to me.
Honestly, I think you guys hit the nail on the head. There is, I think, a culture that's going on right now that in Buffalo where players go to die. And I mean that in every worst way possible. Like, this is just a franchise that's, I don't want to say cursed, but like we said, like from the top down, it's just not good. And I think they have a lot to fix, just not on coaching. I mean, they're wasting a lot of their good talent there, as well as if they leave, they're good on other teams. I mean, think about like in football or basketball, some of the teams that just don't use their talent rate, they go to another team. They work well with others, and sometimes it's just a culture thing. I mean, that's my 2 cents, but you're on mute there, Eric.
Yes, I am on mute. Yeah, my bad there. Yeah, that's how it goes these days, huh? Yeah, I totally agree. They just need a change, and unfortunately, as I've heard it so many times, they need a change in culture.
Exactly.
And it's not going to come anytime soon for them, I don't think, though.
Move them to Atlanta. Give them a third shot.
That'd be sweet. Yeah, bring it back. That'd be awesome.
What would you name the team?
Oh, the Atlanta Strippers. Because they're pretty known for that, right? Strip clubs? I think they are.
Yeah, Magic City.
The Atlanta Outcasts. That's literally all I know.
I think of like a Ludacris song or something like
yeah. The B.O.B. the Atlanta B.O.B.s. I don't know, something like that. Some sort of outcast. Literally, all I know about Atlanta is Outcast. So.
Good Lord! All right, boys, I got something I want to talk about, and that word is possession. All right.
It's a good movie.
9 tenths of the law.
Yeah. All right. So. Yeah. But just so as a goaltender, I was possessive of my crease. Like, I skated down there, I cut it up, it was mine until I decided to leave it, and they came out and they cut the ice. And then sometimes the other guy came down here, but either way, I always hated going to another goaltender's crease because that was something that I was possessive about. On the other hand, when I was a Zamboni driver, I was extremely possessive of the rink. So if a kid was shooting pucks against the wall, I was fucking yelling at him. And if glass broke, I was out there fixing it. That leads me to my next point. So in the Washington Capitals game against, who was it, Eric? Was it the Flyers?
Yes.
All All right. Either way, during the Caps game in the past, since we recorded last, it was about a week ago.
Cheers.
The glass broke. The curved piece of glass between the bench, like going back towards the fucking locker room, and the regular glass itself broke. As a result, there was like 2 minutes and 19 seconds, I want to say, left in the second period. They ended the period, came out and fixed the glass, and then after the cut was done, came out and started the second period over, played for 2 minutes or whatever, and then they blew the horn, switched sides, and started the third period. So I want y'all's opinion. Was that the right call to get everyone off the ice and fix the glass? And did it fuck with the game flow?
Wait, and no intermission between the second and third then, because they used that for the fixing?
No, it was just a commercial break.
Okay.
No, there was an intermission between second and third. So it was so they ended the second period with a minute 26 left or something, and then they started the third period at the second period, the main 26. They ended the second period and then just did like a commercial into the third period. Yeah, so there was still a period break though.
But not when they switched from second to third in action.
Right.
No, it wasn't.
Not
it
when
wasn't
they
a
switched.
17-minute break. Then it was just
Not when it switched ends. Yeah,
And
yeah.
the ice wasn't cut because you just had to move. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
They did cut the ice though, but they didn't cut it until a minute 26
Right.
after. Yeah, yeah.
Like, if I'm a goalie in that situation and I know I'm switching ends with someone, I fucking toe pick the living shit out of the ice to make the next guy's life hard. Like,
Wait, he's doing the same to you. Yeah.
yeah,
Like-
exactly. But as a Zamboni driver, like, if something breaks on the rink, I want Raphael out there fixing it as soon as humanly possible while I try and cut the ice.
Why not, take the time out to fix the just play the rest of the period?
I don't know. My guess is with that curved piece of glass, it's a royal pain in the ass to change, and it was going to take them like 15 minutes to do it anyway.
Why not tack on the minute or 2 minutes and change to the third period? Cut the ice once.
That was my thought. Now, that's what I thought they
Yeah.
were doing
Play it
initially, but it's not what
20-something.
happened.
It'd be interesting. I don't know if they can do that, but that sounds like a better idea than having to switch after like a minute or two of play. Like,
Yeah, they might not be able to do that where it's like we're gonna make a third period a minute 26 longer, 29 longer. They might have to finish the second period and switch sides. I thought it was interesting though because like that curved piece of glass came into fruition, came into our world because of the Chara hit on Max Pacioretty in Montreal. Remember when Chara hit Max Pacioretty into the stanchion, as they would call it? I believe they called it. And
Yeah, it's a stanchion.
Yeah, stanchion.
was
and
this
he
when
fucking
they were on Boston and Montreal, or?
Yeah, So yeah, both players. Yeah, so yeah, Chara was on Boston, Pacioretty was on Montreal, and he wrecked him into the side of that piece of glass, and they were trying to bring charges against him in Canada for that hit.
Chara?
Actually, yeah, they're trying to bring against Chara. But that was the hit. It was March 8th, 2011, and that was the hit where they decided we can't have right angles in glass. We need to have curved pieces of glass there now. So it was interesting that Chara was involved in that game as well. I don't know what happened in the Caps game. I can't remember, but it's interesting that piece of glass was because of Chara.
Yeah, no, and I just watched that hit, which I had never seen before, actually, and that was some dirty fucking bullshit right there, Chara.
By Chara? No, Chara hits
like
so clean all the time.
Him and Pacioretty both go for the poke check on the puck. Pacioretty fucking nails the puck, gets it up ice. Chara has the option of either putting Pacioretty into the fucking stanchion, potentially killing him, or Chara can go up ice and chase the puck down, and he chooses to put Pacioretty into the stanchion. Like, yeah, Jesus Christ.
By 2011, he was a piece of shit, man.
Yeah.
Perfectly with Wilson.
I mean, it's 2011, right? I mean, it was acceptable. It was good back then. So some of the things I know I sent to you guys in the chat on the hit. I think it was, let me pull it up here real quick as I can. The recent hit with Tanev on, I believe it was Tanev got a major penalty for this hit against Tenorti, and from the looks, from what I can see, it just looks like a fine hit. He finished his check. Tenorti, Tenorti just fell weird. He fell under his own leg, and he sort of, his right leg got held back, but the hit Tanev laid, it was totally fine, I felt like. And it's insane that Tanev, just because Tenorti was hurt, and it's terrible Tenorti was hurt. I don't want him to be hurt. That's terrible, of course, but how can he get a game misconduct and a major penalty for that? And I'm sure it's going to be reviewed as well. Jeremy Roenick had a huge long post. For anybody who wants to read it, it's the top thing. It has 336 likes, and it's just him being like, now should be the mentality of players to protect each other and take it easy on one another to prevent injuries? ? Maybe. Ellipsis. It's fucking just Jeremy Roenick to the T. But I mean, what do you guys think of these hits? And do you think that that NHL DOPS is gonna step up and say anything against this hit, or are they just gonna let it ride with that?
I think he's
Fuck no, they're gonna do anything. Like, bullshit. I don't know. I looked the hit up though. I found a Pittsburgh sports blog. Their title, or it's a radio station, NHL's hypocrisy on hits coming to breaking point. Subtitle: Tanev kicked from game for clean hit. Tom Wilson didn't get a penalty after hospitalizing a guy. Gotta love to see it. But either way, I think
put Wilson in a headline.
I just think it's ridiculous they threw him in there. But either way,
Christ.
Yeah. Whatever. But either way, so my thoughts on this, as far as DOPS is concerned, like, it's gotten to the point where we really can't rely on them to met out punishment. And the fact that every single team is only playing 6 or 7 other teams this season for 56 fucking games, and it's essentially a playoff atmosphere the entire season, these kind of hits are going to be happening. People are going to be getting hurt. And there's also going to be clean hits that end up getting fucking punished because the refs were too scared to fucking put their whistles away and let people play the game. That said, the DOPS needs to be a legislative body for the entire league. They need to rule consistently, they need to rule honestly, and they need to rule appropriately according to the rules. And if taking injuries into account is something they want to do, then that's fine, but that needs to be a part of something that everyone is in agreement about. So the way they've been acting, though, has been ridiculous and frankly the opposite of what they should be doing. So, I mean, I'm not sure what the solution is, but at the same time, something has to change, plain and simple. And it's just, I don't know, Peros shouldn't be in charge of the Department of Player Safety. That's really all there is to it.
I just think that they just need to define certain things a little bit better. I mean, you see a lot of rule changes, and a lot of players not understanding, like, what is a clean hit, what is that, and sometimes, and I hate to say it like this, in hockey, most likely, more than any other sport, ref shows happen all the time. Ref shows happen all the fucking time. They want to be in front of everybody, like, clear cut, like, fuck these players. Let's talk about bullshit. They want to just be the center of attention, and nothing was more of that than those hits. And I'm over here sticking by it because I'm not a big hockey guy, and I think as Eric looks at me in such a disgust, I'm not a hockey guy, but the reason why I watch is because of those clean hits. And I mean, if you can't define a hit, then what are we doing here?
I would like to say I was not talking in disgust. I totally agree with you, Shnuti. Like, they should be allowed to hit. Hitting is a part of the game. I've been hit worse when I was a fucking 15-year-old or whatever it was. I've been hit worse when I was playing, like, high school or whatever. So
are those two different times?
I don't know. I guess I was hit so much that I have no idea. I probably had a few concussions.
A few? Yeah, I mean, I think he's going to get suspended for 2 games. Because why the fuck not? These suspensions are kind of arbitrary, the amount of games, the fine. It's like, so I think he'll get something. It was a clean hit. Sometimes clean hits can send people to the hospital. Like, it's unfortunate what happened to the guy, but shit, that's the risk you take playing any professional sport. Fuck yeah, dude, I got my jersey. It's still like those were cool fucking jerseys.
Just put on my Ashburn Inferno hat here. Ashburn Inferno roller hockey. Sorry, Jeff, to interrupt you there, but
yeah, totally lost my train of thought.
Yeah, that'll do it. No, what you're saying though, it's fucking. I know we've talked about the department of player.
They called
Yeah
on that play. It happened like JR goes and says something about it, and I'm with him. Like I didn't see the full speed thing. I guess it could have been a charge, but it was definitely not boarding. At most, it was like a 2-minute penalty. Shouldn't have been anything. It was a clean hit, but they need to figure their shit out. Bring back what's his face, Shanahan.
Yeah,
make him do it. He was the best one.
Only because he did the videos himself.
Yeah,
Shanahan. The lesser of the evils, huh?
I miss having our fireside chats with Brendan Shanahan about why Tom Wilson's a terrible human being. They were fun.
Yep. Now it's just all over social media, and thank God Reddit lets me know. But I don't want. We've harped on the NHL Department of Player Safety for long enough. What else we got here for news?
We should talk about the beautiful empty net goal that Nick Dowd scored Caps game earlier this week.
Hell yeah,
he
bro.
bombed the puck from 195 feet and one bounced it between the fucking hash marks and the top of the goal crease, square into the center of the net. Like, that dude just lived the dream. Like, every kid grows up taking pot shots at the other empty net, hoping one day they're going to have the perfect one, and he did it on television during an NHL game.
Nice.
Yeah, as growing up as a defenseman, you know, most of the shots that I scored that I hope would make a goal were from my end against an empty net, because when you're playing fucking young kids and you're playing like, you know, midget, squirt, and peewee and everything, you're not doing much of the D-to-D. What, Jeff?
I think it's short people is the preferred term.
Sure. Yeah. Might. Is it might? I guess it's might, squirt,
why were all the leagues
peewee, midget.
Like,
Phantom.
Yeah, things
like Phantom.
Phantom. Whatever it was.
Wait, hold on.
Sponsor.
On the subject
Shooty
of
sponsor.
Pornhub live. Only live. Not just Pornhub, just the live.
5 holders. We got some weird people coming on here now.
They were already here, I think.
Yeah. So you just wait till we get to the game. Shanou's gonna be all over the place.
I'm gonna be all.
Oh God. I don't know. It was a sweet shot by Nick Dowd, though. Yeah, like I said, coming from a defenseman, usually I score my goals from my end of the fucking rink, unless it's from the blue lines. But we didn't really do D-to-D passes, so it was awesome. Good for him. It was a sweet fucking empty netter. Lavalette said, "Is this a Caps podcast?" As we all know here, and
well, no, this is a Phil Kessel based podcast, technically.
Right. Phil Kessel.
Get it right.
We major in Phil Kessel with a
minor
focus in the Capitals or whatever. It was sweet though. Nick Dowd, Peter Lavalette said, "If you've got the shot, take the shot." So I'm glad that we're doing that shit finally, because for a long time we just pass it around and not do shit with it. So take that icing. Who gives a shit? Take an icing.
The sad thing is when you said that, I thought you guys were playing Philly because of Laviolette. I forgot he was your guys' coach now with this lovely coaching carousel that is the NHL.
No, what is the East Coast actually?
Yeah,
because
right.
like fucking Reardon went back to Pittsburgh. He came from Pittsburgh. It's like,
and then you got
there's so much interchange.
And GM over to Pittsburgh from Philly.
That's got to be a troll. I know we talked about it, but it's got to be a troll.
We did.
Yeah,
it's taking him down.
Yeah,
slowly but surely. I mean, I didn't see the goal. It sounds like a good one, full rink. I just say, who's gonna miss an empty net shot except for Jeff Skinner in the NHL now?
Hey, Skinner scored another goal last night, I think.
He also
I think he's up to
wide
2.
open shot with the against you guys, where the goal.
Yeah, no, I remember that
down.
one.
Yep.
He missed a 3-0, a 3-0 against us. Yeah.
They also had a 3-on-1. They
3-on-1
terribly.
Threw the pass way outside of the reach of this guy. They had 3-on-1. Should have scored. I didn't see much of the game, but every highlight I saw was like Buffalo fucking up, or you guys.
The best.
The best.
I don't know. I think we've been pretty good against Philly since Laviolette took over, though, too. Like, we've won 3 games against them in recent memory.
Dude, what's going on with Kata Hot? He's fucking falling apart. Philly had a nice start, and then seemed to come back to reality.
Kata Hat.
Philly, though.
Kata Hat.
Kata Hat. Hey, what are you gonna do with that Kata Hat? How you like them apples, Kata?
He's celebrating today.
Fuck yeah, baby.
Oh yeah.
Probably in a ditch.
Did they have an off day today?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Find them in the locker room.
The teams that are playing right now don't have their bottles full of vodka on the bench. Like, it's St. Patrick's Day.
Why would you have your bottle full of vodka on St. Patrick's Day?
I mean, a bunch of them are Russian.
What an idiot! What an idiot!
Okay, other alcoholic, drinks.
AKA Guinness.
Can you imagine, Guinness going through a Gatorade bottle, so it's like weird, infiltrated.
While you're playing ice hockey and sweating your ass off, no less.
Yeah, you want it really gets you going.
Get this cold Guinness in my body real quick.
You're gonna
get aerated Guinness.
It's like full head.
I remember me and Zach went and played puck at Ashburn Ice House or whatever the fuck it was. Do you remember the goalie? He had the 40 on the back of his net.
Yeah.
Nice.
And he had and it popped off and it fucking shattered. I'm sure this happened to everyone. I'm sure someone has a story like that. But yeah, the goalie had a 40 on the back of his net, like a hockey bottle, like a water bottle usually. The puck hit the net and that shit popped off and smashed all over the fucking ice. R.I.P. to that 40.
That's why you need to get the plastic bottles if you're going and putting them on the back.
Right?
Yeah.
Steel Reserve.
They make 40s in plastic, or can. Yeah, no.
They do the can. They do the 40 cans.
Do they have 40 cans?
Yes, they have.
How fucking ridiculously big are those?
Sorry, they're not. Fuck. Sorry, I'm brain dead. They're 40 ounces, but they're still tall boys. They're still considered tall boys.
Interesting. So it's like a real tall boy.
Is it like the size of a Foster can, but then just bigger?
Yeah. It's like it's not a tall boy. It's a girthy boy.
A girthy boy.
Yeah. It's a tomahawk steak. Oh my god! But nah, I mean, shit. If I played hockey and I drank Guinness, I think I would just throw everything up. Like I'm throwing up in my mouth right now thinking about it. Like that quicksand in my stomach.
We've drank on the bench, but I'm sure all of you guys have, like when you played, but it wasn't normally something like Guinness. Though.
High as a fucking
no.
Yeah, no.
I was high as a.
I mean, it's been beer, but it's been like light beer. I feel like.
I remember when you assholes made me play goalie when we were playing over at Sportsplex. We were playing roller, and I drank a 6-pack before the game, and then had both refs tell me multiple times I had to stop slashing people.
This is why he's the best goalie out there.
Hell yeah!
You want your goalie to help you out.
It's Hextall 2.0 right there for sure.
I like that it wasn't just one ref; it was both refs, and it was multiple times.
Oh yeah, like 5 or 6 times throughout the both 25-minute periods. I think they were. I don't remember what it was.
One time's at Dulles Sportsplex, official sponsor of the show.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, baby.
I'm sure they're open now, right?
Oh, I get emails from them bugging constantly.
All right, there you go. Go Sportsplex, play some hockey.
And Trailside rink, it's free to go, but 5 holers, we're gonna go and spray paint some shit over there. So 5 holers logo. So Trailside Park, I remember going there and drinking and being sitting on the bench and just being like, oh shit, like I'm in the corner and someone is coming at me, and although we're not playing contact, I feel like they're gonna hit me. So here you go, here's the puck, and just like just being like, not only should I be sitting down and drinking water, I shouldn't be playing hockey right now. So
We just got to clear the puck. That's all we're doing. Quick move. Quick move.
exactly, Shooty. Just clear the puck. Get the puck out of your zone. That's it. That's it.
That's how I do it right there.
Nothing like playing. I mean, hockey and drinking is such a. It's such a
trail side. You can smoke too.
Yep.
Is that the point?
If you're in the correct areas with the correct rules and regulations.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just hope that the cops don't roll through like what happened to Gordy when he was out there.
Or when Gordy shoots the puck and it goes up my stick and hits me in the face. Yeah, that was fun too. So.
Yeah. You had to get stitches, didn't you?
No, because no. So yeah, we were playing Trailside. Gordy, hi Gordy. Everyone say hi Gordy.
Hi Gordy.
Hi, Gordy.
Hey, Gordy.
Yeah, we were playing, and I went to poke check him. He shot the puck as a poke check. It went literally up my stick, up my hand, up my arm, hit me right in the eyebrow, cut my eyebrow. We've been hanging out on the bench and everything, so I was like, whatever, I don't give a shit, I'll go home. And then
put some dirt on it.
Yeah, it was fine. It stopped bleeding, so that's fine, of course.
Yeah, you're good.
Then exactly. I'm a hockey player. Stop bleeding, go home. Next day, wake up. Parents are like, you probably should have got stitches. And now I have like a nice little scar on my eyebrow from Gordy. But you know what? He took me to a Caps game. He took me to a Caps game. It was awesome. So, well worth the cut on my eyebrow to go to a Caps game for free. Thanks, Gordy. I can't remember if we won or not.
Do you remember who you were playing?
No, I remember I yelled, refs, you suck, and Gordy told me to stop.
What?
That's the one thing I remember. I think it was because it was like his season tickets, and he knew the people around him.
Yeah.
And yeah, I probably have been drinking a little bit. So yeah, it's Gordy. What are you gonna do? But no, I can't remember. I think I want to say we lost because I was like, well, I wouldn't have got hit in the eyebrow for it. Yeah. Well, I don't think we got a point either. So
that's my chant too many times leaving Verizon Center when I'm wearing my Jet stuff. It's an improvement because you guys have owned that series.
at least you got something.
I don't think Atlanta ever beat you guys. The best they had was that crazy ass Pavlik play where he just collapsed on the ice against you.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Oh,
I remember that game. That was a weird one.
There was that one game too where with 5 minutes left, it was just like there's 6 or 7 fights because you guys were kicking the shit out of shit. It was the same team, Atlanta, the Thrashers. And
I don't remember that game. No,
5 or 3
I don't
minutes
either.
Game there was just line brawl after line brawl.
It sounds about right though, because
fun game, yeah.
I miss that aspect of hockey because so many series, I grew up a Caps fan like you guys, and it just changed along the way. But watching the Penguins Caps series at the end of it, no matter who won, which sadly it was normally the Pens, there was always just full out everyone fighting. I remember seeing Oates try to fight someone
Mm-hmm. Yep. Oh yeah.
Now you'll never see that again. It kind of sucks.
Not to end like that, you'll never see that again. I do want to take a moment here to say R.I.P. to the guy in the KHL. I'm trying to look up his name right here. He got hit in the side of the head with a puck and passed away, unfortunately. I don't have the name. Anyone got this? It's not even it's not on Instagram at all anymore. It's interesting.
It was on Instagram a lot.
I know Malkin was wearing a patch for him.
It was
not a patch. It was a helmet sticker.
I feel like they took the video down from anyone who posted it, but it just seemed like one of those just rare things where it had to have caught him in like the temple or something.
Yeah, it was Tamura Faiza Dinov. I'll say that. Yeah, he was 19 years old. He got hit in the head with a puck, unfortunately, and he passed away a few days after he got hit in the puck. I believe it did something to his carotid artery. It like hit him there apparently.
Oh, he got hit in the neck then.
Yeah, it was like severed one of his arteries, and he passed away. He's 19. He played for Dynamo actually, so yeah, it's very unfortunate. Very so. I wanted to mention that as we're a hockey podcast and recognized globally, five Holers. So
we've already talked about the death of Buffalo Sabres tonight too. It's a pretty somber evening.
It is. I agree.
And we like to take this time to say T's and P's. T's and P's, man. They obviously that helps. Because when you say thoughts and prayers, it always helps.
I definitely did not think that was thoughts and prayers.
What do you think? What do you think T's and P's?
Come on.
This deviant over here, this sexual deviant.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Think about who our sponsor is.
Yeah, Pornhub, man. I definitely thought you were being like a plug for them. Go check out some tits and pussy on Pornhub.
We're also sponsored by Sprite too, though.
So
you can plug Sprite.
T's and P's, aka tasty and
plentiful.
Boom. First words that come to your mind when you sip a Sprite.
This is tasty and plentiful.
Thank God.
Thank God for the plentiful Sprite. If it's a 30, if it's like a 20, 30 ounce, yeah, it's plentiful.
Oh yeah, like a liter. Like when you get like Domino's or Papa John's, you get a liter of soda. Oh yeah, you just like. Yep.
You know what else? You know where else they sponsor, right?
Where?
The Red Falcons Game Corner. Or we're not doing that right now.
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, we can do it. Yeah, let's do it.
The Red Falcons Game
Fuck yeah.
Corner. Definitely gonna get copyright infringement once we get big, but fuck it.
Wait,
Game Corner, baby.
That was an extended take on the theme song too.
It's been a week. He got kind of jealous of the Walrus Whirlpool. So,
dude, it's so true, man. I was very jealous of the Walrus Whirlpool. I have a lot of games in the works right now. I have some stuff that it might be a little more visual, so.
Ooh.
You have to check out our videos. Are these on YouTube or something?
Twitch?
Yeah,
it's live right now.
Yeah, we're actually on Periscope.
So we're actually gonna do one game. So we'll do it on Twitch. We're gonna do it live or whatever. It's gonna be a totally different game. But yeah, there's a lot of things in the works right now. But this one, I wanted to bring my buddy on, Mike here, the Miz, the Silver Wolf. It's gonna
Fox.
be wolf, not a fox. God damn it. I was jealous, the Walrus, so I had to come back. The Red Falcon had to swoop down and come in and save the day. So we're gonna do a game here. To give us try to be as vague as possible with the background here. Mike, the Silver Wolf, is a transplant. He's an expat, I guess you would call him. From America to Canada, living in Canada now. So we're gonna do right. So yeah, exactly. So like as you can see, Jeff right now is literally he has a fucking Canadian flag behind him.
Our marriage.
Yeah. So Jeff's looking for all the perks. So what I'm gonna do is the game I like to call it is who deserves the citizenship. And we're gonna do Jeff versus Mike. Who deserves it more? I'm gonna keep score over here, but you know what? We're also gonna do as a wild card, because I'll have to give a shout out to my fiance Caroline. She said this would be a great idea. Wild card it here. Fucking international man of mystery, Mike Shinuti. You're answering questions too here. And you know what? Whoever gets them correct, whoever gets the most points is getting that citizenship.
Oh shit!
I don't know if I can.
A citizenship for me. Thanks.
Yeah, I mean,
Hey,
we're
already have one, Dan. Just take the dive so I can get this. I just
Fuck
submitted
no.
to them.
I'm here to
I'm
win,
on
baby.
a
5-star
streak
man.
of French Duolingo now, so that way I can be bilingual and get my green card a lot quicker.
5-star man about to kick that ass. Let's do this.
So it's gonna be great. It's gonna be it's a quiz I found. It's actually on CBC Kids.
No, don't give it out. They might look it
Don't
up.
give it out.
No, Jeff. I swear to God, if you look at
reactions to that shit.
you better fucking not look this up because that is cheating. And you know what? Canadians.
Yeah.
It'd be very American because Canadians do not cheat. They do not deal with that shit. You know, they want to get an honest win. So we'll see how this goes. I thought, Zach, of course, you can give some comments because it'd be great.
All right, yeah, I got this.
We'll see how it goes.
No, this is a good competition.
Whoever wins gets the unofficial 5-holer citizenship to Canada. You can take that to the border. You can cash that check. You can make it fucking...
This is a voucher.
I don't know. You could be detained. I don't know. Maybe you could be detained.
It could be good.
Yeah, exactly. I guess the only one who wins. The only one who wins here is Mike, or Miz, because he's in Canada already. So,
congratulations.
Yeah. So ultimately, you win. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Not always sure.
So
it came with some stipulations.
I'm gonna crack a beer here, and is everyone ready to go here?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
All right. Let's do the first question here, and think about they're all multiple choice, and
PBS Kids.
that works, Jeff. Yeah, you can do that, Jeff. That works. Yeah.
No, I actually want to hear it.
No. Okay, so here we go. You guys ready? It's
awesome.
The not so easy Canadian quiz. The Northwest Territories is home to Canada's largest national park, Wood Buffalo National Park. It's so big that it stretches from the Northwest Territories into. It's from the Northwest Territories.
What the fuck is this?
Who did this? Is this you, Miz?
What?
The background?
I did it.
It's like you have
It's amazing. Okay. So.
Wait, where?
Hold on.
We're in Canada.
That's what you're using.
Where's the background?
Can you see us or no? Oh wait,
No.
yeah. What? Oh well.
Is it on Twitch?
No.
We're not on Twitch.
The Canada's largest national park,
Wait, who drew something?
Wood Buffalo National Park. It stretches from the Northwest Territories into which neighboring province?
Province.
Province. It's gonna be Alberta, Nunavut, yeah, the Yukon, British Columbia, or Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan.
Shit. I have no idea.
I'm gonna go with Saskatchewan.
No, Saskatchewan's way up the other side.
You watch your tone.
Man, that's where my Canadian football team is.
True.
Well, I don't even
Saskatchewan. Okay. The options are.
I'm going with the one.
This might be too.
What I said.
This might be fucked up here. The choices are Alberta, Nunavut, the Yukon, British Columbia, or Saskatchewan.
Why are we zooming in?
What are you zooming in on?
All right, answers, y'all. Let's
I'm
go.
going with B.
I'm going with
sticking with B.
I'm going with Alberta.
Saskatchewan.
Jeff, you said what? Saskatoon?
The one you can't pronounce. The
Nunavut.
None of it.
Nunavut, yeah.
Holy shit. Michael Mizrak, you are correct because it is Alberta. It's the Northwest Territories and Alberta. It has amazing, amazing animals up there.
I'll take your word for it.
Yeah. And I'll take the internet's word for it. Okay, we're going to move on here. What animal is on the Canadian 25-cent coin? But don't you look now. Is it a moose, a caribou, or an elk?
Oh, fuck.
That's a bullshit question right
That's
there.
a bullshit question.
How is that bullshit? That's Canadian.
They're all the same.
What the fuck are you talking about all the same?
I'm going to go with moose.
All right, well, because he went with moose, I'm going to go with caribou.
What were the other two options?
Caribou and elk?
It's moose, caribou, or elk.
Elk. Okay, sure.
I'll do caribou.
I don't know what a caribou is.
It's you mix 151 rum, pineapple juice, and
Marabou, caribou, get you all numb.
Yep.
Yeah, Tech 9, shout out Tech 9.
Official sponsor.
Yeah, official sponsor. It's Tech 9.
You guys
We're
are gaining
sponsored by a
track.
goddamn Juggalo?
No. He's not a juggalo, man.
Yeah, he is.
Bigelow.
He might juggle things.
Yeah,
he
like
might.
But there's a crossover in fans, but strange music is its own thing.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with Jeff on this one.
Done it.
You know what? Although Jeff got it wrong there because Mike is right, it is a caribou.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give Mike. I'm gonna give Jeff a point here. You know, because he said, yeah, because of the sponsorship.
Right, yeah, thanks, Tech.
Yeah, shout out to Tech 9 right there.
Life. I guess I'll be wearing my Tech shirt next episode.
Yeah, I think you should. Let me skip this question because it's another animal one. Canada. Canada is bordered by how many oceans? 2, 3, or 4?
3.
2.
I want to say 4.
No, it's 3.
So Mike, I have you as 2. Jeff, I have you as 3.
No, I said 3.
Mike, you said 3. Jeff,
Yeah.
you said 2.
Sure.
I'm taking 4.
Mike, Ms., you said 4. Shanudi, you're correct there. It is 3 oceans: the Atlantic, the Pacific, and the Arctic to the north. Come on. The Arctic to the north. We're gonna sum it up here.
MacGyver.
I don't think that's an ocean.
The Arctic Ocean?
The MacGyver?
The MacGyver.
That's the sea.
Hey, if you make it an ocean, it's an ocean.
Lewis and Clark over here.
He got that predestination. Shanudi here in the lead here with 2 points. Jeff and Miz, you have 1 point each. I'm gonna next one here is which is the most famous tugboat in Halifax, Nova Scotia? Woo! The most famous tugboat in Halifax, Nova Scotia. Is it Tubby,
C,
Theodore, or Theodore 2?
Ooh. That's a tough one.
I'm gonna go with the original Theodore because the sequels usually suck.
It's gonna be remix Theodore 2.
Let's go with the old Tugger.
This man's in the remix. Fucking die.
What are you doing, Miss?
I'm going with the old Tuggy.
The old Tubby. I mean, sometimes you gotta go with the rub and tub, but it's actually going to be correct. It's Theodore 2. So Jeff.
Sequel.
Yeah, it's the sequel. It's better than the first. Never heard that before.
What did the first one
Evil
do?
Dead.
Oh.
The first one's good, but the second one might be better.
Possible. It's very
Third one
possible.
sucks.
You got a good argument.
Zach, do you know anything about Theodore 1?
No, I have no clue what you're talking about at this point.
Yeah, me neither. I'm very
Yeah, man,
confused.
let's
I know
be
you guys have famous tugboats up there. Like, what the fuck is going on?
It's
I don't
Halifax.
know.
Yeah,
You said something
anyone
about
who guessed
caribou and
Theodore
elk.
was the
I
name
just
of
got
it? No.
confused.
We just got a lot of boats and animals. And...
Boat people.
You have a lot of animals that could be turned into jerky, which is what I'm sort of picking up on this.
I mean, anything can be turned into jerky if you know how to jerky it, right?
Shanuti?
Jerky expert?
Jerky expert.
Here he comes in.
Jerky if you're man enough.
Here he is.
When you got to talk jerky, I'm back.
Hey, do those
And check
guys-
out the new Four Corners podcast, Talk Jerky.
Tug jerky?
Fuck hockey. We talk about jerky.
Or is it Talk Jerky to me?
Dog jerky.
Ooh. You know, if we had a podcast where we just got free beef jerky for it or whatever kind of jerky, I'd totally be down because that's just expensive as fuck. So we should definitely pick up on that with 5 holers. Yeah.
Yeah, so send your jerky to hey, what's the address, Mike?
6-9 Lane.
All right.
The 6-9 Lane, whatever
6-9
city and state you want.
69 Lane, Four
We'll find-
Corners,
You'll
USA.
.com.
Yeah, they'll find us. They'll find us.
They'll definitely find us. You kidding me?
Canadian caribou jerky.
Yeah, Miz, you better be sending us some goddamn caribou from over
It's
there.
gonna end up in the middle of nowhere with that address.
I'm gonna bring it down on my tugboat. Theodore's free.
Second one.
So, yeah, been tugging on down here. So we're gonna move on though because this is a game that's gone off the rails. We got Shanuti with 2 points. We got Jeff with 2 points. We got Mizrak with 1. How many provinces are in Canada? 9, 10, or 11?
10.
Oh fuck! What I thought the answer was not one of those options.
Yeah, I was thinking 7. It didn't work out.
I'm
I was
saying
thinking
10.
13.
I thought 13.
Hey, all right. There you go.
Did we lose
Hey, brought back
provinces?
someone.
I think you guys lose provinces like people lose Pluto as a moon or a planet.
Like you don't have enough people there.
I don't know if this is from 2020 or not. So
Yeah, kids. No fucking so.
They split up some of those northern ones.
It hasn't been updated since the 50s.
Yeah.
maybe this is an old
Yeah,
thing.
it's not on there anymore.
It says 10 is the correct 10 provinces: British Columbia, Alberta, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, Ontario, Quebec, New Brunswick,
Quebec.
Prince Edward Island,
Yeah.
Nova Scotia, Newfoundland, and Labrador, Nunavut, and the Northwest Territory and Yukon. You know what? You know what's fucked up? In this description, they say "and" like every other word, but you're only supposed to use "and" at the end. You're supposed to use commas for everything else, right?
This is
It's
PBS.
like
it's like
Nova Scotia and Newfoundland and Labrador and Nunavut and the Northwest Territory and the Yukon and all other territories. So you know
See,
what?
They just made that all one.
We just
By adding
rolled them
it
into
to it.
one. Yeah.
The comma separated them. That's why we were right. There is 13 or 14 based off of that list. Broke them all up at the ends.
I think Nick's right. They just lost status like Pluto.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, we're just grouping you all together.
They just never even told anybody.
Just like what?
Well, how many people were living there?
You guys will find out from the PBS Kids website. Like fuck.
Yeah.
That
You're
thing
watching
is-
TV one day. You're like, shit, we're not a province anymore. That's fucked
What
up.
happened?
Fucking election. It's like a fucking election. Like who won this week?
They're like, goddamn Trudeau, give us back our province.
Fuck, now we're with Labrador as well.
Why we got like random steps?
Don't lump us in with those fucking Nunavits.
What's your address? Don't get me started.
Is it a province? Last week.
Last week. That's Canada for you. You think you got problems here at home? It's just this is Canada, huh?
59 lane, tugboat, Labrador, bit. And Yukon with the Northwest Territories. Yeah. It doesn't fit on the form.
Yeah, exactly. USPS is pissed at you.
We just don't even deliver there anymore. Fuck that place. Why we got
There's still a
tugboats?
post office there?
Just they're all tugging. Everyone's tugging.
And the issue is they're using the wrong tugboats. They should have used the tugboat 2 model.
Yeah, much better model.
It hasn't made it up there yet. We're gonna move on to the next question here, though. Quebec is known for poutine.
It's also
what else?
Fishing.
Fishing? Well,
Yeah.
that's not an answer, so
Quebec?
you're not gonna win this
Best,
one.
Best fishing in Quebec, man.
Quebec is also known as the inventors of the mobile snowblower. Ooh. Headphones. Ooh. The stapler or crayons.
Ooh, that's a tough one.
Those got increasingly less exciting.
That just worse and worse.
Awesome.
Yeah.
How are your reactions? Oh, wow.
Crayons.
Sounds like you're trying to like trick a child. Like, hey, do you want the headphones or do you want some crayons? Like, all right.
Yeah,
No, it's,
Yeah.
where's your child?
Yeah, someone come here. Pick an item for me. I already forgot the options too.
Quebec is known for inventing the snowblower, the mobile. It says mobile snowblower, headphones, stapler, or the crayon.
Is there a non-mobile snowblower?
Yeah, they invented the stationary
What the fuck?
snowblower. Wild card.
Standard like
Sucks.
snowblower. Like, is a snowblower like just sits there? Like what?
360 man. So it gives you a nice little like circle around your area, but you can't move it. So
It just does one
Yes.
area.
you got one circle.
Hey, do you guys want to borrow my snowblower that just sits there and does nothing?
You gotta dig it out of the ground. Man. It's not mobile.
Just say your goddamn answer so I can explain it.
Stapler. I'm gonna go with stapler because there's no fucking way they made that snowblower.
I'm taking mobile snowblower.
Yeah, that's probably the right answer. I'm gonna go with crayons.
Those gonna be fucking crayons.
Because after I go fishing, because it's great fishing in Quebec, I'm gonna want to go and color something. Because I don't like fish, so I'll just color on them.
You guys are like so good at just making the game tied almost, so that we're just like I'm fucked with questions moving forward. It's the mobile snowblower, of course.
Of course. Yeah.
Damn it! I mean, yeah. Wait, that was me.
Like what year?
Yeah.
I didn't know the year.
This
Like,
mobile was made in
1925. 1925.
It
was
They finally
Quote.
figured out how to fucking fly a fucking plane. Now they're like, oh, let's do a mobile snowblower. Like this
It was
whole
basically a
snowblower-
truck with the snow thrower chute that could reach the snow 27 meters away, or throw the snow 27 meters.
That's like 245 feet. That's a lot of fucking distance to throw snow.
That's pretty good, yeah. I mean, like, you're whipping it at kids playing recess.
Now I got this rinky-dink snowblower. It might be mobile, but it ain't going 250 feet.
You got to feed that thing more.
Yeah. It's a trade-off. Now it's mobile, but don't got that range.
Mhm.
Give me my immobile snowblower.
The immobile snowblower. The range is key because you want to hit people. I think that's the funnest part of snow blowing is hitting people with snow.
It
But
doesn't go anywhere. I gotta load it myself, but whew, really lob that
what's
snow.
do we lose Jeff or is Jeff still there?
Oh, Jeff's there.
Okay. So what's Canadians' national summer sport?
Slide.
Baseball, soccer, or lacrosse?
That's actually tough.
And we're gonna go by this quiz, so I don't care what you say it is, but we're gonna go by the quiz.
Yes, at least someone saw that. Baseball, America's pastime, Canada's sometime.
For some, I want to say because it's international. Soccer.
I'll take lacrosse.
All right, we got a tiebreaker.
Like a good fucking Canadian, lacrosse is Canada's pastime. It's Yeah, it's the game of the First Nations.
Yeah.
You guys are fucking morons.
Yeah, dude.
First of all, don't play soccer outside of us, so I just assumed, like, fuck, who knew that the fucking snowmen out there don't play soccer? I don't fucking know.
You guys are idiots.
Because of their snow blowing. They originally just had lacrosse nets that they threw it with.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's so basic. So what we're looking at here is Mizrak, you got 3. Jeff, you got 2. Shinudi, you got 3. So we're gonna do a game here. We're gonna do final round. Final round. Jeff, you lost. Sorry, 3rd place. How it goes. You're better than Buffalo Sabres.
Heck on the head.
You know what? I think you should choose a tough question, and winner of this round takes all.
All right, fuck it. You know what? Winner takes all. Jeff,
You got a shot.
you got a shot here. You got a chance. And
Have beer.
and this is a good one because this is you learn this in America, hopefully.
Wait, hold on. I got a question. Can I play 2 here?
You know what?
Yeah.
Everyone can play. Everyone who answers correctly gets citizenship to Canada. Sponsored off Michael Mizrak. Thank you, Mike. I really appreciate it. You're sponsoring all the 5 holers to come to Canada to be citizens. I don't know if you knew that or not, but the sponsorship, it is what it is now.
Oh, Canada.
Our home and
Native
native land.
land.
You guys are in.
Yeah.
that's all you have to
I got a beer and a hat. I'm good, right?
Basically.
I got a Canadian hat.
You got to grow up.
This
Yeah.
guy's got a flag. He's halfway
Yeah.
there.
So here we go. Final question for the lead. Who gets citizenship? Who's going to win it? If you come to Ontario, you can visit all the Great Lakes except for this one. So I'll read it again. If you come to Ontario, you can visit all the Great Lakes except for this one.
Superior.
I'm going to second that one.
So Zach, you said Superior?
Yep.
I'm going to say Superior as well. Because I don't know any beyond Superior and Ontario.
And then there's
Ohio?
right?
Ohio River? I don't fucking know.
That's the one that catches on fire, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I thought this was an easy one.
That one's caught on fire
Wait, I
twice.
thought this was you were gonna give us the lakes at least. Ohio, right?
All right. I'll give you the choices. All right, Lake Erie, Lake Huron, Lake
Erie.
Michigan, Lake Ontario, Lake Superior.
Erie.
I don't know. He seems pretty confident on Erie, but I'm liking Superior.
No,
He just likes Ohio.
Because
It's not that I like Ohio. It's
Erie's
only like
in-
I actually know and I've actually planned in.
It's gotta be Superior because it's the only one that's west, right?
Oh, I don't even know where they're located.
Like,
Where do you live? Where's your location and compared to the
I'm
lakes?
close to Lake Erie.
I think it's Lake Ontario, like right out here. Like I think I can walk to it. I can see it from my window.
See, this was my plan, was to just wait until the lakes froze and then just skated across in the wintertime, but never got cold enough.
Yeah,
I was just
Mike,
becoming illegal living in Canada.
you're definitely Lake Ontario, Mike.
Sweet.
So
I mean, I feel like, yeah, it's Superior, but I feel bad because we all picked it except for Mike.
I just picked something
That's
random.
fine.
Superior. Somebody
He
got
said Ohio, which isn't a Great Lake, so
Yeah, no, the state of Ohio.
I still want to circle back to this river of fire. That sounds pretty cool.
Is it Atlanta?
Is Atlanta a
wait,
river?
so we're just
No, it's in
we're
Atlanta. There's a river.
So Shinudi, what do you say again?
I said Erie. I guess. Yeah. Everybody picked Superior, so I was like, fine, fuck it. I'll throw a wrench.
It is the Superior Lake.
The biggest lake in the world's interior.
Fuck. So we're in a tie again because it's Lake Michigan is the lake that's completely in Canada.
We're all wrong. So who gives
So
a
none of
fuck?
us are moving to Canada?
Not completely in Canada, completely in the U.S. Lake Michigan is completely in the U.S. All the Great Lakes are partially in Canada and the U.S. But
All right,
Lake
I'm
Michigan
gonna find
is
the
only in the
answer
U.S.
question.
All right, Miz, you got to come back, dude.
So that
Yeah.
means
Yeah.
Miz and Mike. We had the International Man of Mystery and Miz for the final question because they're tied at 3. Sorry, Jeff.
Our
You
man
suck.
always.
Fresh.
I'm just the Canadian man of mystery, not
I
international.
can still play whack-a-mole.
Whack-a-mole. Oh man, but that was fun, Miss. Thank you so much for coming on, boys. This was a hell of a show. Even though Jeff over there is playing like whack-a-mole with me and Zach on the stream, so
It's great.
his
What
fucking
is happening?
he's just over there like whacking me and Zach because we're on the bottom of like
Of these steps,
out
yeah.
there doing it.
Oh shit! You guys all froze for me.
Oh really?
That explains.
That's 5 holers for you.
Yeah.
The
We
quality
thought we
and
were still
content
talking
right
with
there.
our mouths like that. We're just
But
sitting there.
boys, thank you again for joining us. Please follow us, like, and subscribe on all your channels out everywhere on streaming services. Follow the 5 Holers, Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, as well as the 4cr.studio.com, as well as the IG, Twitter, and Instagram and Facebook. Follow all our other podcasts. We are the 5 Holer Podcast. We bring you all the hockey news as well as jerky news and Jeff trying to eat me. Zach,
When does this come out, man?
Friday.
Okay. Check out Sunday, the selection show for college hockey national championship.
There you go.
Championship here in Pittsburgh. I'll be there. Will you? Let's
Yeah,
go.
contact Jeff on social media. He'll be there to answer your questions, talk to you.
5 Holers.
Buy you beer, all that stuff.
Yeah, he's ready to send you Venmos. So
Find him on Airbnb. He's the one with 2 stars.
Yeah, because he stays in the place with you, which you know.
You actually buy him beer.
Your payment is beer, actually, and I walk around naked in my house.
Yeah, but I mean it's cheap. Can't argue with the price.
You didn't say what type of beer. They can give you what's it called? The city beer, whatever. The iron beer, whatever it's called.
Iron brew?
Yeah,
that's a deal.
that's a steal, not a deal.
It
That's
sucks.
a steal.
Don't drink it.
Talk about four corner radio. That's a steal.
It's a
Yeah,
boom.
man. Drink Dynasty.
Always, that's a sponsor.
Boom. All right, y'all. Why go bar down when you can hit the 5 hole? Aim well.
Woo!